Okay. Well,
Hi, my fellow Nigerians.
well, the screen, we're live. Yeah.
Hi, my fellow Nigerians. My name is Sebastian Teclar. I've been in the Nigerian community, DMV, for about almost 30 years now. And I want to tell you that I'm running to be the next president of our LCA-DC chapter. I'm indeed grateful and honored to be chosen at this time to participate in this process. It is an honor to be a part of this process. I love this community. I have served this community, and to just give you a little bit of what I have done. I have served as chairman of the board of directors of the Latino community, and during those times I worked with Lisa Pierre, President Lisa Pierre. I worked with our current president, Well Margaret, and we did wonderful things. And I appreciate our people here in the community. But I want to take my service to another level. So I'm running to be your next president of the LCA-DC Metro chapter. And I know this is no small responsibility. I've prepared myself for years now for this challenge. So I give you nothing but my best. I have served as president of the Boca Washington Institute Alumni Association of the Washington D.C. chapter. I've also served on the board of. I'm currently serving on the board of directors of the University of Nigeria Alumni Association in the Americas. I'm also serving on the board of directors at the Providence Baptist Association USA Fellowship. All these positions are held has prepared me for this day to participate in our community election process. It is my goal, my vision to take this community to the next level. I want to thank Mrs. Red and for leadership and for team for doing a wonderful work. But it's our time to move to take the responsibility and move our association to our next level. Some of the things I will be doing, ladies and gentlemen, our Liberian community, I will be bringing our seniors, our youth, and all our people together to make us one. They are our children, our young people have been left out of our programs, many of our programs here in the community. And what I want to do, I want to bring the Gen Z. I have three daughters, and I see that there's nothing we have in our programs here in the community for them. We're going to bring them in. We're going to have activities. We're going to make them part of our leadership process. Our young people, we're going to ask them how we can communicate with them, how we can serve them. We will not just organize programs and leave them out and expect them to be a part of the program. We will get them involved in the planning process. For those of you who were at this year's 26th anniversary, where I was the chairman of the planning committee, I made it my duty to incorporate the young people, the Liberian young people, into the planning process. And for those of you who were there at the embassy, we had a wonderful time. The young people did their own thing, and it was marvelous. The time out was great. I want to do that same thing. I want to bring that same energy and vitality to our LCA leadership. I have put a team of dedicated Liberians together. I put a team. It's not just a one-man show. You cannot run this community uh, as an individual. It's not a one-man thing. It is a joint thing. It's a team effort. When you can put a team together, and that team can function because you need one another. It's not a solo process. It's not a one-man army thing. No, I have put a dedicated team together, and we are prepared to take the helm of the organization and move it in the next higher level. Some of the things we are committed to doing in our community, we know that the initiative has already started for the building of our community center. It is very important that our community has its own center where Nigerians can gather, where we can pay money we can use, and that money will be mainly in the community. We're not going to give it to other people where just to use their own facility for a few hours. It is important that we have, and we can have those programs. We can have after school programs. We can have other legislative programs where our people can benefit. Our people can benefit, and we can move our association in higher position. It is great that we have done well in the past, but it is time that we also connect with other immigrant communities. There are other immigrant communities that have been fabulous work, and we can live with them. We can ask them how they are succeeding. It's not just all talk, but it's work. They are working. They are moving ahead, and we can live with them. We have the Nigerian community. We have the Ethiopian community. They are doing brilliant things. They are doing wonderful things, productive things here, and we can move with them, and we can come together with them. The Ghanaian community, we will come together. The Serbian community, and we will be one. We'll organize programs. We'll live with them. We'll organize youth programs. We'll organize sport events. So this community is moving in an environment, in a level that you never seen before. You don't be left out. Don't let it be all talk. It's not just all. I'm not just all about photo shoot. No, I'm about production. And one thing we're going to do, and I'm starting tonight, we're going to have a podcast. And that podcast is going to be every week. It's going to be wonderful. And as people log on and listen to various programs and initiatives of the community, Nigerians will be informed. And we will have programs will have hosts that they're going to come with educational things about even cultural information about Nigeria. We're going to have after school programs where students can call in and receive mathematics to help them with their math and English and science. We're gonna use technology. We're gonna use our technology to move this community forward. We have continued to serve and work in a bubble. It's time that we come out of that bubble, make use of the technology we have, because you see our young people, they are glued they are very sound in the social media and want to use it to reach them. So we will even have a weekly newsletter where the community will be informed. You'll receive that in your mail, in your WhatsApp, and we'll use Instagram. We'll use every means to reach our people, be it the Gen Z, the millennium, the generation X, whatever you find yourself, we're going to reach you. And it's going to be wonderful. You'll be part of the decision making process. We're not going to see you on 26 days. It's not enough. We gather as Nigerians only on 26 days. That's not enough. We will have after school program, like I said. We're going to have even scholarship initiatives where there are scholarships for our people. And we have to go into that, do the research, and we'll make our people successful. Our students we have youth coach. We have coach to coach them how to select colleges. We wish college to select how you can improve on your SAT, so you can go to the best college. So we have a whole lot that we want to do for our Liberian community. Most of all, like I said, we're going to have we will build a team, a unified community. If we're not unified, if we fighting one another, we abusing one another, we're using social media, we're using our WhatsApp page to benefit people, it will be wrong. Time for that is over. My running mate, Mr. Joe Lewis, Mr. Joseph Lewis and I, we are prepared to move this community like never before. We will do many things that we have not even done before. So just prepare for the ride. Prepare to see it from this night. That's why we're starting on even this night with a podcast. And we'll move on. We'll use all our social media platforms that we can that are to our disposal. And we're going to have a wonderful DMV, LCA-DC website. Our website will be user-friendly. Our website will connect you to various information that will be useful for the community. And our podcast, once you have that, you can send in your messages, you can make announcements, you can be able to reach the community, whether you're a business person, whether you are whether you have some program probably that you like our community to benefit from, you use our podcast to do that. I'm honored, ladies and gentlemen, our Liberian community. This is a new day. It's a new person for your community. I'm not just all for picture taking. I'm for seriousness. I'm to move. I'm moving in the direction to take our community forward and upward for the betterment of Liberia living in this community. So no one will have to ask you again what the community is doing for me. No one's going to ask you what the community, because you're going to see it, and you will not just see it, you will experience it, and most of all, you will be a part of it. I thank you all for sending me questions. You guys, some people have been asking me what they do for this group and that group, what you're going to, what's the platform? Yes, our platform is to rebuild this community and move into so that we can have a financial stability. We'll be able to sustain our community center. We would have people to grants. There are grants all around here where the community can benefit from, for the youth, for the young people, for being our program. So we are not making use of it. And the other people are making use of it. Other immigrant communities, they are making use of it. Why we cannot make use of it? So we will think Liberia, we will do Liberia, and we'll develop our Liberian community here in the diaspora, especially here in the DMV area. I'm honored to be your next president, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm asking for your vote. Now, you cannot participate in this election if you have not registered. If you're not registered to vote, how will you vote? I'm asking you to go on the LCA-DC platform. They have the means by which you can register. It's just $35. It's just $35 to be a member and to have that voting right. So I'm asking you to go ahead and do that. One thing we're going to do as people, we will also make use of our campaign. I'm asking our incoming campaign, Prophet Sanko, that's Prophet James Sanko, he can organize programs. He can organize programs, religious programs. Those religious programs, some of them even will appear in our podcast. But most of all, he's going to organize programs that will bring together Liberians from various churches. You have what church you find yourself, you will be part of the program. We got to strengthen ourselves spiritually also, as we strengthen ourselves financially, morally, physically, so that we can be a well-rounded people. So I'm asking you, as I said tonight, I'm reaching out to you for your vote. I have been uh, uh, endorsed by many Liberians. I've been endorsed by many Liberians, many well-meaning Liberians in the community, and I ask you to join us. Don't lose your don't be on the losing side. And guess what? There is only one candidate that has a team. Okay, you check the website, you check the WhatsApp. You're gonna see me and my team, and we are one in order to move this community forward. It's not a this is not a one man thing. It's a community effort. It's a team effort. And believe you me, I have put together a good team, a good group of people that love the Liberian community. They have served in so many different areas, so many different organizations, and they are bringing that experience together so that together we can move our community forward. I'm honored to be here tonight. I'm honored to talk to you tonight, and I will encourage you. If you can call in, you can ask questions if you want. You can text. You can text your question in, and we'll be here to answer. So, but it's an honor to be here. Though our community is too old, we've been here for a long time, and we have heard a lot. It's time that we take this community to the next level, to the next level. This is important. It is serious business, and I'm not joking about it. I'm here to serve you, and I'm here to give my best. So I want to thank you for listening. I want to thank you for joining us tonight. We stayed on. We are here to answer your question. If you have any question, post it in the chat, and we will answer the question. So, like I said again, if you just joining us, I'm Sebastian, Teclar, candidate for president of the Liberian Community DC chapter. I'm here to serve you. I'm all about service. I'm a man of service. I'm a man of honor. I will honor you. I will protect your trust, and most of all, I'm a family man.
So, Mr. Teclar, I got a question for you. So, in speaking of unity, uh, I know many times when people talk about unity, they're talking about them. Can you give us a little bit of experience when you work with a group of Liberians on a particular project and you accomplish that project?
One of the if the question has to do with unity or they have to do with development or what are you actually asking in terms of bringing of resolving a dispute?
Being able to work with complex people and complex mind, complex people.
Okay. Quite recently, the last time I was chair of the board, and we had the honor to oversee our election, which would of course put this community in the field. And I also that I was able to work with the both parties, answer the question, help them to feel more secure, help them to feel that look, we are here for everybody. As chairman of the board, we work day and night. I have my the other board members. We start up late at night, brainstorming on things to do. And some of the things we did was to reach out to the opposing team or the team that were involved or the team that had issues and try to answer the question. We did not put you aside. We answered it and it felt satisfied. At the end of the day, the election was held, everybody accepted the result, and today we have a peaceful and unified Liberian community.
Okay, so I know sometimes people said people usually when you're given a platform, it's usually said that it's all talk. But Can you give us an example of not just one of the projects accomplished, but where you were able to sort of mediate between two difficult parties, and especially when it comes to our community as a whole? Yeah.
Okay. I have served, like I said, I served in zero community. I've served in zero capacities, like this community. I served as president of the BWR Alumni Association. And those times where we had some difficulties in people being dissatisfied with what was going on in our community and in our organization. And we worked together. We brought people together. We brought both sides. There were in some instances where we had to include outsiders. Some people were outside and to mediate the process. And then so there are times that you alone cannot mediate the process, bring resolution to the process. And what we have to do was to bring in external people to help us resolve some of those disputes.
So I do through really a platform. You talk about bringing the youth together. So can you elaborate a little bit for us on what the project of the podcast? Can you give us like the little framework of what it's going to look like? Because sometimes people just say podcast and they don't really paint a picture. So if I was somewhere on a fire land, just not in the same room with you, how can you paint those pictures in words for me to envision what that podcast would be?
Thank you very much. That's a good question. The podcast we done is going to be rich. And I say rich in the sense that everybody is going to benefit from the podcast. The podcast is going to be weekly, and as we see how the people are responding, they will be daily. But we will have programs for the youth, for our young people. We're going to have programs for seniors. We're going to have programs to educate, especially our newcomers here in the US, coming to the US for the first time. We're going to have people come and educate and how to get started, how to start, where to go for assistance, where to find help when you move. You have to move to the community. We will educate people, even back to school program. We're going to have back to school program, not back to school, but after school program where we're going to have mathematicians. Mathematicians going to be on our podcast every evening or every afternoon. We're going to answer questions. The youth or young people going to call in, students going to call in, students going to answer the question, the mathematics question or the physics question will be answered. Our relations person going to be on, we're going to have his own program. We're going to invite, and one thing we're going to also do, we're going to have an hour of music, like Nigerian folk music. We're going to take people back to the days, to those days when some people will feel more at home when they listen to Nigerian music and all like that. So we're going to have many things that will appeal or will minister to Nigerian in different in all areas. So the young people, our seniors, we're not calling them elderly anymore. We're calling them our seniors. We're going to have programs for them. And we're going to have a program for our educated people. We're going to bring people on the line who have worked in various areas of profession. Some people need advice on what is medical, how to seek, how to choose a doctor, how to maybe some people want to complete the education, higher education, a PhD. We want to bring in these people who have already received their PhD and who know how to write their theses and all of that. So, but most of all, we're going to do the basic things too, not just the high and mighty things, but we are going to do smaller things that will, when I say smaller things, is there any information that you need, whether it's innovation, we're going to bring somebody on, we're talking about innovation. Somebody will talk about mental health. Somebody will come on sometimes on our podcast to talk about Insurance, life insurance. Yes, one very important thing that we are missing here in our community. Uh, Sadly to say, but sometimes some of our members pass, and we have people have to do whatever we can to help bury that person. But if we can do it before and get and educate ourselves on what to do, it will be wonderful. So that's one of the things we're going to do. We're going to bring in those experts. What is life insurance? What is auto insurance? Everything that our people need, we will seek those resources, and our people will be informed. They will be informed regularly, and then they will sit back and say, now I can see the LCA DMV chapter is doing something for me, something that meets my personal need. Because like someone will say, what the LCA doing for me? Those are the things that the LCA is going to be doing for you. And we're going to step it up, and you're going to love it, and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be great.
Yeah. So I would like for us to elaborate to talk a little bit more about this the podcast. I like the idea of where you're going and sort of bringing it back on because it's we don't have a commonplace now other than YouTube where we have our culture being on exhibit and people it's something that people can always live go back and remember. So can you uh like elaborate a little bit more on that please?
Okay. Our podcast, like I said, our podcast is going to benefit our Nigerian community immensely. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. Some of the things we will be doing we will be bringing the Liberian historian, great Liberian historian. They will explain because they will educate us on our Liberian history. They're going to be sharing with their group of people. So in that way, one thing we're going to do, we're going to have a coordinator to coordinate youth activities. We're going to coordinate youth activities in our area. And I just feel like the question was asked, what is the podcast will do? The podcast will bring Nigerians together like it never did before. The podcast will bring Nigerians together because we will have programs to meet your everything. So yeah, even on the podcast, right? In the podcast, you can announcement will be shared. Now we have a platform that we are still a different platform that bring announcements about Liberian, but we have announcements about Liberian uh, 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 businesses in the area, jobs that are Liberian in the employment. I mean, they are employer. They want to employ. We will have all that information on our podcast also. People will come and talk about the business. They will talk about their activities. They will talk about what they are doing to benefit the Nigerian community as a whole. So it will be great. It will be so we are not going to leave anybody else. So get ready. If you have your business, if you want the information to get out there, you will come on our podcast. If you are well versed in an area that you think and you know that our people can benefit from, we'll be inviting you to our podcast. It will be a weekly podcast, like I said. Don't be left out. But most of all, our team, when we become leaders of this community, we are taking it to a whole different level. So I'm honored to be here. You can keep the questions coming. If you're just joining us, this is Sebastian candidate for president of the Liberian Community, Washington, D.C. medical chapter. I'm blessed to be in this running. I think it is long coming, and it's about time that I rise and step up to the plate and move our community in a deep direction.
Mr. Teclar, I would like to, I like your ideas about the podcast and just a vision for the community at large. A question that I have for you, and I want to switch a little bit and talk about something that is really unique, and that's the issue of temperament. What is your idea or your thought on a leader? Sort of, how do you view temperament as an attribute of a leader? What is your perspective on that?
Thank you very much for that question. Let me give praise the one praise is due. I'm going to send a shout of praise out to our current president of the LCA-DC, Ms. Wellman, Mr. Red. Wellman has a very wonderful temperament as a leader. She's not, she's not timid, but she knows how to raise the temperature at each time and when to do that. So I must congratulate her. So the temperament of a leader, you cannot be the first to get mad, to get upset, having temper, insulting, abusing. You must be a people person. You must be respectful. Okay, you must be trustworthy. You must earn your people's trust. You must you must not get them angry foolishly. You must be calm. You must be respectful. You must know when you must choose your fight. You must know when to rise up or when to go to bed. In the sense that, and what does that mean? You must choose your fight. As a leader, you don't have to respond to every little criticism that somebody will say. You don't do that. Or you must look into the criticism and see what are those criticisms, how you can learn from them. There are some criticism will be the intent is to make you grow up. The intent of the criticism is to improve you. So the temperament of a leader, one, you must be calm. You must know when to respond in terms of adversity. If you don't know when to respond in times of adversity, you're gonna lose it. You're gonna say the wrong thing, and you're gonna regret later. And then as a leader, you always find yourself apologizing because what they have made it wrong to you. And you say things out of anger. You cannot be an angry leader. You cannot be a leader with anger or hate or malice and animosity. You must not be you must not have those things to be a temperamental leader.
So speaking about temperament, just another portion of that is having the ability to bring people together, right? In many cases, sometimes personal behavior, so many different attitudes coming together can be a very complicated thing, especially within our community where you have so many intellectuals, you have so many intelligent people, and who have different ideas, right? Tell me about your ability to work with ideas. Just some leaders who always have to be right. But what do you think about it? Are you open to new ideas? Are you open to are you welcoming to ideas? Are you willing to accept at times when your idea may not be the greatest?
Thank you very much. Let me just say first, in my profession, um, I'm an IT professional. I worked on the 3 years for a company I was choosing as an activist to at this time. and after 22 years, I retired. I'm a lot younger. I retired from that job. But the thing about working together, you cannot work 23 years, 33 years for a company, and you're not a team player. You don't understand people. You don't understand how to engage people, how to come together, how to succeed. So uh, uh, when we bring it to the community, the young community, it's still the same. It is not a one man thing. It is bringing everybody together with a concerted effort in moving with the same goal and the same mind. But if a person does not have the same mind as you, it is your responsibility to share with them what their goals are. But you also have to be open minded. That person might be coming with an idea that will benefit the community or benefit the organization. How do you accept it? Do you just throw them away and say, "Oh no, we don't do that yet"? No, you take the idea and see if anything that in that idea can fit into your goal and objective for the organization. And that question is very important because if we don't know how to work with others, then we are nothing. I cannot be a vice president of anybody and decide to run for leadership, and I cannot convince or encourage 7 person to join me and form your team. If I cannot if I cannot encourage or motivate 7 person to join me in leading the LCA-DC medical chapter, and I was a leader in the community, then you cannot trust me with hundreds of people in my community. You just cannot. Because that means I am unable to motivate anybody. If I cannot motivate 5 persons to join me on a team, then you will not give me the community of hundreds of persons. So the first thing you want to do is to motivate people or to be a team player. You must be a team player. You must be a people person. You cannot lead our Liberian community if you're not a people person. If you're not willing to visit people, sit with them, listen to their ideas. I mean, you just can't. You have to be prepared to reach out, to work with others, to be a team player. And then a team player will make it happen. I can assure you that.
So let's shift for a little bit to let's transition a little bit to the issue of a broader organization. I know that LC is a part of conglomerate organizations that form a body, and you have different boards and you have different organizations. So, what are some of your plans to work with other organizations that LC is either part of, or that LC can collaborate with, if in either whether local, national, or sort of universal? What are your plans?
All right. One of our goals in our vision, our platform for the community is to work with other, is to see our what is new or what is working, collaborating with other organizations, especially Europe. Liberia is the Liberian community FCA local chapter. We cannot divorce ourselves from Europe. We are part of Europe. So we must be represented in Europe. We must be represented well. We must let our voice be heard in Europe. That's why on my team, I have 2 distinguished Liberians. Miss Sandy Damara is coming on as one of our the Europe, one of our Europe representatives. And we also have Mr. George Blake. Mr. Blake has served in zero capacity here in Nigeria, in the Liberian community. He's also served on some boards on Europe. So we are placing these people there that effectively to increase our presence as a good member, and we will make our voice will be heard. The Latvian community, Washington D.C., Metro chapter, voice will be heard there. And then coming home, coming to uh, uh, our local environment, that's why we said we will increase our effort. We have a robust process in place where we're going to work with the Honorary Board of Governors. And let me just share with you what is the Honorary Board of Governors. The Honorary Board of Governors is a group of Liberians that are leaders of various Liberian organizations. Various Liberian organizations here in the DMV area. Some of them are pastors of churches. They are presidents of high school reunion. They are presidents of college reunion, alumni association. They are business owners. They are reputable people in the community that have that have, that have the heart for Nigeria. So also this board of people, in fact, they just ran place in the constitution. The whole makeup of the honorary board of governors will be in the constitution of the LCA that is coming up that will be in effect 2025. We have placed it there and listed the roles and responsibilities of the honorary board of governors. We will be tapping into every group here. It could be tribal group, it could be high school reunion, because those are our people. The LCA cannot function outside of the involvement of these groups. So the reason why this group was brought together is to help advise the president and also to help bring the people along. So the president will also, so as the president of the LCA, the Washington D.C. Medical Chapter, I will be working exceedingly or closely with the honorary board of governors. We will know their programs. We will ask for the calendar of events so that we attend their programs and they bring the people to the LCA as members. So we want to increase the presence of our honorary board of governors. Like I said, it is made out of pastors. It is made out of the group that was formed, the real law enforcement personnel. They too have come up with their organization. The leaders, the founding board, and tribal leaders, whether it's pastor association, whether it's Go-Fi association, every group that found itself in our local area, they will be part of this. The leaders now, not the entire group, but the leaders are part of the honorary board of governors. And the leaders will bring, he or she will bring their people to our program. We'll invite them, we'll give them responsibilities, we're going to be on committee, and all of that to make the LCA DMV chapter second to none.
All right, so Speaker, we look forward to having another sit down with you, and this time hopefully we'll have other panelists who will have a more of a dialogue and a discussion with other panelists, and specifically a member of the team as well, so we can sort of see the grand scheme of the plan and how everyone fits within the plan. But before we depart, and do you have any parting words and then good words for our audience, for our people, everyone who took the time to listen to us, and the LCA at large?
Thank you very much. As we come to a close of this first podcast, this is podcast number one of our team, is that for those of you who just joining us again, I'm Sebastian Teclar, candidate for president of Liberian Community Association, Washington D.C. Medical Chapter. I am asking for your vote. I'm humbly asking you to join our team. The election is coming up in 2 weeks. We asking for your vote. We hope that we've done something, or we said something that you heard that interested you or interests you to join our team. Everything we said can only come to fruition, can only be realized if we are elected, if our team is elected as the next leading team of the Nigerian community. So join in. We will be sharing with you the method of which you can become a member. It's simply pay your $35, which is the yearly due, just the whole year, and then you are qualified to vote. And this voting this year is going to be hybrid. It will be hybrid, and hybrid, what I mean, we're gonna be in person. You're gonna go, you got to go somewhere to a location and cast your ballot, or your ballot can be sent to your phone or to your computer, to your email, and you can vote. You can vote right there. It is secure. We have used that in a large election, and we're gonna be using that again because it worked very well. So I want to thank you. I hope we can work together, and I know we will be working together. And I look forward to seeing you in the coming days. Thank you, and God bless.